Has this ever happened to you? You're at a party or an event and you've been cornered by someone and now you're trapped in a never-ending conversation about something that you've completely lost interest in.
Wow.
So what do? How do you get out of the boring conversation?
Are we keeping this just to a party? or how we ended the last segment?
Tori, don't feel bad. I'm generally the perpetrator. I'm so sorry, y'all.
You corner people?
There have been times during a 4-hour party I've talked to the same person for 3 hours. I'm sorry.
Does Anthony say anything? Your husband, does he say anything to you, like Erica?
Oh, I talk a lot. I know, I'm very self-aware, and Anthony will get to the point where he's like,
That's a good way to end it.
So he makes a face. The end is the face. Some people in the Midwest go, welp. That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
What do you do, Jeff?
Yeah, I'll tell you if I'm your friend.
What do you say?
If I'm not, like where I'm mingling, I'll just
gut
it out. I'll gut it out. Oh yeah,
What's going on
and
in your
eventually I'll be like, oh man, I spilled. I gotta get a napkin. You know, I'll make up something Larry David-ish. You know, but if I'm your friend, I'll be like,
told me.
Yeah. For sure. That means we're friends. But I'll tell you, like, you're droning on, and I have things to do.
You see what I mean?
Yeah. Enough with your story about your pedicure. I'm out of here.
You gotta have.
What do you do?
You have to go in knowing your situation. First of all, at a party, the first rule: you never end up in a corner with somebody. Like literally being cornered, you can't leave.
Yep.
You have to give yourself an out either way. And then once it's going on far too long, you have to have a reason to get out, but it's got to be vague, because if it's not vague, they can start talking about that. So if Erica's boring me with whatever she's saying, I'm just like, oh my God, so much to do, and you know, my girl, she's going through that thing, so I'm gonna run. Just vague. But if you
so
go,
much
you know,
to do.
Yes.
I don't like that. That
I'll just be like, I wish I could enjoy myself at these parties. But I said, you know what that's like. Yeah. I just, you know, very vague, but just like you're busy, you wish you could stay, and you're mad you can't stay. You wish you could stay and hear the rest of the story. You have to be madder than they are, so they're like, it's okay, I'll tell you later. And you know they never
I think
will.
for me, really quickly, when I'm at a get-together, if I don't really know people, I just fill the dead air with nonsense.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing. A friend of mine brought it up to me.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, I do that.
Yes.
And then I'm so uncomfortable. I'll go in the bathroom, I'll text Mark, I'm so uncomfortable. What do? I don't do well with small talk.
I don't like it
want to
either.
really be like, how's your day? What's going on with Lawson? And like have an honest conversation. We talk till 4 in the morning in Vegas. That's okay with me. You know what I mean?
I was playing slots being like, dang, they've been talking a while.
But the little things, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just going to say, when I had a roommate who didn't talk to me, and I'll never know why. I will still to this day. And she'd pretend to be on the phone, just so you know, and be like, I can't right now. But then the phone rang on when she was on it.
So you still don't know why? Can you kind of deduce and like...
I mean, do you want some hints?
I didn't get it still. I still didn't get it. I don't know why, but
Sam in her shade is like,
it's getting cold in the shade.
Because she doesn't want it to be shade. Like Sam isn't capable of throwing shade, but that's what makes it even worse. that it was definitely shade. Like, have you thought about it? Maybe take some time in between the commercial break.
Was it your fidgeting and tearing everything up in front of you? Is that part of
They
the
say
reason?
geniuses fidget a lot. They have a lot of.
Who's they?